What is good, chat? How you guys doing? Are you guys doing all right? Hopefully you are. So this stream, initially I was going to make it a video, but that video probably would have been like 30 minutes or 40 minutes of me like kind of like talking about everything coming up. So I was kind of figuring, why not just make it a stream and get live feedback from a lot of you guys as well while we go over a bunch of things and talk about, again, what I believe might be the biggest sort of mechanic to come to Dokkan Battle and lead to other things in a very long time. Sort of like a situation where when we first got Fighter Z, not Fighter Z, but I'm listening to Fighter Z soundtrack and I'm over thinking about Fighter Z as well. But when we first got version Z and we all thought it was going to lead to like something incredible, and it kind of fell flat for a little bit. So Wally was good, Neo was good, Lord Frieza was good, Stark, half of your World Tag Team Champions, was good. Last year Worldwide was epic. This year's going to be legendary. Yeah. Bringer was good. So let me start off by putting this up here. Okay, so this is the worldwide celebration of last year. So again, if you don't know, worldwide celebration will be upon us fast. Like pretty fast. Like it's Kale's here for like the week and a half, or maybe possibly 2 weeks, maybe. Yeah. Maybe 2 weeks. Maybe a little over. But that's also with countdown and stuff like that. So as you can see, last year, the 26th was when the worldwide celebration popped off for us, right? That's pretty quick. That's pretty soon. Like I said, Kale's here for 2 weeks. That's some Dragon Stones getting there. Roughly, I'm going to say with her login, possibly 2 weeks. Maybe a Dragon Stone a day. So 14. And I guess an LR EZA with Kale and Khalifa, which is that should be about 34, 33, 34, somewhere around there, Dragon Stones. And then maybe some events and stuff like that as well with Awakening. Usually not that many Dragon Stones to probably pick up around that situation, unless you're someone that is a mega whale. It's probably going to buy some sales and stuff like that. Other than that, not a lot to really look forward to for Kale. That's why she's in that placement between the worldwide and anniversary, where it's kind of like the Wild West. It comes out, no one really pays attention to it, and it could even be a pretty decent unit. No one really cares because the hype is literally right around the corner. And it won't help that at that moment in time, everyone probably in the community is already sort of done with Kale when she comes, and whatever's happening on JP at the time, unless it's like extremely hype on JP, no one's really going to care all that much. So again, that's the 26th that this happens. So again, you got to remember there is a countdown with that as well. Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. Countdown again, like I said, started the 19th. That's in 11 days. That's in 11 days. That's quick. That's quick. Like really quick. So remember that. A countdown in 11 days. And like I say, that goes for a bunch of the things that was here for Ticket Festival A, Ticket Festival B, and stuff like that, where again you could use tickets and blah blah blah. That was all in there. Like all of that is in the countdown. That's crazy. Like I said, this is how close we are to the worldwide celebration. Like you see from Part 1 total campaign last year. By the way, this is last year. This isn't this year. This is last year's stuff. 444 Dragon Stones. 45 Dragon Stones. Like, I'm sure it's probably going to be a whole lot better this year, because I think we might actually get 400 million download celebration. I think this might actually be the 400 million download celebration, because you have to remember there is we only had the 350 million download celebration, and they were proud of it. Like every time they have that sort of celebration like that, it's because so many downloads had happened through it, and it's like a huge milestone. So they tend to give out more Dragon Stones for the community around those situations. So if it is marked as the 400 million download celebration, just know it's going to be even crazier. Like, just know that right off the bat. So again, besides theming and all that stuff for the worldwide celebration and that intro that was about 6 minutes, if you're new to the channel, you like what you see, subscribe, turn on notifications where you get notified when we go live, and put up more videos. And also like Spike, chat. Like Spike, and also lurkers. Like Spike, because I know you're lurking. So let me come back over to the Dokkan field and why I feel like this is going to be like one of the biggest things that's going to help Dokkan Battle so much. So recently we got the I guess soon to come out on JP Dokkan Battle, where we have that Piccolo, that Ma Jr. AGL Piccolo that's going to have his awakening. Okay, so in his passive, he has a stipulation for 9 turns, that after 9 turns, he gets a pretty big buff. I can't remember if it's right off the top, if it's 100 or 150. I want to say it's 100. Let me check it just to make sure. But I want to say it was 100. Yeah. So from the 9th turn onward, man gets another 100% attack when performing a super attack. On top of, after the 3rd turn of appearance, 200% attack and stun, and attacks enemy for 2 turns with special move is activated. From the 6th turn onwards, special move is activated. Attack is increased by 150% for 1 more time. That's crazy. And the attacked enemy special move is blocked for 2 turns. Like, the unit is built for longevity, like a long event. And if you know anything about Dokkan Battle and its long events, they're usually not played long. Because in Dokkan Battle currently right now, what do most people want to do? Get Dokkan Battle events over with as quick as possible. Like, it switched from the 2nd year anniversary, when we finally got like monos and stuff like that. It switched from the actual game being slow, kind of grinding out and building up the cards a lot, to starting to get like events over with pretty quick, because the units were doing so much damage, and also being able to tank in events. Like, they were absolutely destroying units for a while. And then we got categories, and then also with the 3-year anniversary, the game sped up, and we had the problem where with the 3-year anniversary of Gogeta and Vegeta, where you had to have literally your HP be down pretty good to actually get them to fuse, when the game was fast paced and most of the events were pretty much over with very, very soon. And you never really got to see those animations unless you sabotage yourself in an event to get them to fuse. That way you could actually be like, hey, I got them to fuse. Yo, like, people, and including myself, literally were sabotaging yourself in events like that, you know, you were just going to beat and just fly through, sabotaging yourself just to get an active off, just to get the fusion off so you can use the characters. And it pretty much progressed even more than that. Like, now when a unit comes out, and don't act like you don't do it, community. Now when a unit comes out, if the unit has a stipulation or certain where it's a little bit better after like the 5th or 6th turn, besides an active skill and stuff like that, it's like, oh, you're not going to be able to see this or get the full build up until around the 6th turn or this turn afterwards. And by that point in time, you're probably bad if you got that. Like, that's pretty much the gist. Like, if you got this off, you're bad. Like, you had to get this off. That's how the game's been played up until I'm going to say the worldwide celebration. I personally do feel like the worldwide celebration is going to slow down Dokkan Battle for a good cause. Like, it's going to allow us to actually enjoy and appreciate the units a little bit more. So I'm predicting that in this worldwide celebration, with this field skill and stuff like that, which we'll talk about a little bit here in a second, is that it is going to slow the game down, like, and we are going to enjoy the units that we get a lot more because we'll be able to run them a lot more. So we'll be able to start seeing a lot of those wild sort of damage multipliers that we've been seeing, like when you see showcases and stuff like that, where the best case scenario, like this unit's hitting for 30 something million or close to 40 something million and stuff like that, and without nuking events and stuff like that. I think we're going to start seeing that stuff on the regular a lot more, where our units are going to be built up in a long event and you're going to be able to just be doing like 20 million and casually seeing that stuff with the new units and stuff like that, and in new events. And that's why it brings me back over to the situation where with this Dokkan field and how it sort of looks like it's structured out, is that one, we have quite a monster on our head, and Lord Frieza has become a member. You already know what to do. Give the man a hashtag. Straight up in chat, and all members, and you got me, Beerus and Weiss, in chat. Thank you for becoming a member, my guy. Thank you so much. By the way, if you guys want to become a member, you can join at that Hercule tier for $1 a month, and you get yourself access to all the emojis and stuff like that, and be in the know, be refreshed, stand out in the chat with those emojis beside your name, and also the color change, because when we do crazy summons and stuff like that, we put it in a member only mode. And yeah, so again, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. But so with this, as I'm looking sort of at this all over again, and I've had like a sort of a night and half a day really to sort of take Dokkan Field in and let my brain sort of work where this could get and where it could sort of end, and how good this could be, and also how bad this could be for Dokkan Battle. So I'm going to say the bad really quick. With Dokkan Field, I hinted last night by saying that we could possibly get new units that already have Dokkan Field built into the card. So in the situation where this Dokkan Field is that it's something that is a field that can be attached to one or more cards, specifically to their passive or active skill. So in a situation, I'm like, oh, what does this sort of kind of remind me of? Kind of sort of reminds me of the sort of equipment that was in Naruto Ultimate Ninja Blazing. For all my old heads in the Gotcha scene, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Where in Ultimate Ninja Blazing, you got a unit, and the unit had two different stats. So it was a situation where if you were playing regular, the unit had stats for regular sort of content. But then when you went online, it had stats for online. So it had a situation where it had like speed boost, attack boost, stuff like that. That was a lot different for, again, online play. I'm hoping that this doesn't happen to a situation where the events, the units become really bad for regular events and really good just for those like raid systems and stuff like that. I'm hoping that we don't just cater to that, because if they just cater to that, then that's going to suck, and that's probably going to kill this whole sort of game mode and game mechanic like really quick, especially if they go that route of, again, Ultimate Ninja Blazing, what literally killed Ultimate Ninja Blazing. So the field triggers based on its own condition. So again, they literally have own conditions. Like in this sense of what I'm saying before, of like, what if this is a situation where it's a raid, and say again, who I have for the thumbnail, I took that because that was pretty much a good inspiration of what I was talking about with the field, so much what I was getting in my head, of Broly, of Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, and just Broly in general, where Broly, whenever he turns Legendary Super Saiyan, what the fuck does Broly do? He literally warps the whole field. Like as soon as and we've seen this even with the legendary Super Saiyan Broly movie where Goku went, I think, Super Saiyan Blue. He sort of warped, and so did Gogeta. They warped around sort of reality of the field a bit. Like, I'm assuming that field triggers based on conditions could be a situation like based on if you're going up against, say, Frieza's race or Saiyans or movie bosses, movie heroes, whatever, like Namekians, like whatever is going to be able to trigger and give a crazy boost to, say, categories or certain cards of like all Gokus or all Vegetas or all Brolys, all Piccolos, all Gohans, whatever. That's what I'm getting. That's sort of the vibes that I'm getting. Dokkan 10th anniversary will be the best anniversary for any gacha. If it makes it to 10th anniversary, which if again Dokkan Field is good and the feedback for it is, I would say, universally positive, this could help extend Dokkan to the 10th year anniversary. And I know that they've already, the devs, I think it says something about having the 9th and 10th anniversary already sort of predetermined of what it's going to be. I already know that that's a thing, but it is, like I said, just because they know it doesn't mean it'll get to it. And if this is done right with a raid system and stuff like that, yeah, it could extend well beyond that, which I don't think personally I would want Dokkan Battle to go at, like past 10 years. I think it would be a good sort of thing to call Dokkan Battle at the 10th year anniversary and then begin a new Dokkan Battle or something along the lines of that. That's my sort of hot take for that. But with this field, man, it's like the more I just sit back and think about it, the more I'm like, oh yeah, this could be extremely great for Dokkan. Like, we could get just about everything that we wanted, especially with more content that's more frequent and get you a lot of Dragon Stones. For instance, like, I'm sure everyone's played a game that has had a raid mechanic. So everyone should be like fairly sort of, I guess, accustomed to raids. Like, you know how raids pretty much work, whether you're playing a shooter game or an RPG game, whatever. You know, you go in, you fight the boss. Well, you probably fight a lot of things and maneuver through a lot of stuff before you fight the boss and stuff like that. I don't see this being that situation. I feel seeing this being like a situation where it's just one boss and then maybe has like a couple of different forms that you fight, and that's pretty much the raid. But it's just extremely hard, like, because they have a lot of health and stuff like that. And again, with fields, they could help out a lot. Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, they do have a problem with introducing things. And that's why I was saying I don't want this to fall under the realms of like chain battle, where chain battle's here, it's here to stay, but no one necessarily cares about chain battle. Like, same thing with P10 battle. Like, I don't really care about P10 battle. I barely even play P10 battle. Like, I do not care about it. Like, if chain battle didn't give a decent amount of Dragon Stones, I wouldn't play it. Like, and that's what I don't want the Dokkan Field sort of thing and a raid system to fall under. I don't want it to fall under the situation where this is something that they do maybe once or twice, and then they're like, oh, it's not getting the exposure that I want it to get, and then they just pretty much scrap it. Same thing with when you come over here and you actually look at like the friend summons. The friend summons literally haven't got an LR in how long? How long has it been since they got a friend summon? That's insane. Like, that is legitimately insane that we haven't got a new LR from the friend summon. It's so long. Same thing with animations for summoning. Animations for summoning it's a situation where we just got new summon animations for Gohan and Piccolo, but we're probably never going to see those again. Unless they somehow update it to be like, oh yeah, you could possibly get Gohan to fly in, or you could possibly get Goku to fly in. Like, unless they unlock that feature that allows that. Like, I'm not a big fan of just having random new not super attack, but summon animations for just certain banners, and then that's it. You never see them again. We need new summon animations, but that's a whole different video. It's a whole different topic for that one. You kind of like Chain Battle now? See, I don't necessarily really care about Chain Battle. I never have. Even when it first came out, I was like, on this. Okay, that was a decent multi for friend summons. I'll take that. I'll take that. That was a decent multi for friend summons. Not even gonna lie. Damn. Out here getting the shaft on that. Jeez. That's tough. But, hold up. Getting back to this really quick. So, in this one, besides fields can have complete, full, and multi-effect passive just like cards. I don't know how this is for certain people, but the more I'm reading this, the more my Dokkan Battle brain just goes, what? Like, huh? Like, I only get the situation of like more and more and more craziness for units. Like, it just screams raid system for me. The more I actually sit back and read this off this sheet, the more it's just raid system. Like, matter of fact, that's supposed to be purple. I don't know why that's not. There we go. That's more purple. But I don't know why. Like, that's just for some reason not clicking for a lot of people. Because there would be a field button on the card page to be related field details. So not only is the cards going to change, which, but like I said, by looking at this, not only is there going to be something added to the card now, where is it going to be added to the card? Is it going to be added in the description of the units? Is it going to be added to the actual facing of the card art? Like, what is it going to be added to, actually? That's the big thing. And is it going to affect on-card stats? Because, like I said, when you look at this way, this is just the normal, basic card information and stuff like that. Obviously, there's no actives. I don't even know why that even there. Why is that even there? Is really all cards like that now? Okay, I didn't even realize that all cards were apparently like that. That's crazy. Did I see any of the asset picks? I wasn't aware that they had asset picks for this. Do they have asset picks for apparently Dokkan Field? Because that would help out a lot more with this. Man, I don't necessarily see anything. I don't know. I don't necessarily see anything for it. The button is shown? Really? Oh, wait. Is it that planet looking thing? Like, is it a planet sort of thing? Because if it is, I got too many tabs open. I think I got like 20 tabs open. I need to start taking some tabs down here in a second. Is that it? One guy tweeted it out. Let me see. Let me see if I can type in Dokkan field. Oh, okay. So yeah. So it was that little like planet thing, right? This. Yeah, with the 3 areas. Yeah, I don't need the worldwide up right now. I don't know. Like, I have sort of mixed feelings with it. Because obviously I don't think this is all of them. I know this has areas that are pretty much the most common sort of areas that have sort of been fought in with Dokkan Battle. Like when I see the field thing, I associated everything that we've seen with fights. So like, for instance, Hell, I've seen stuff for that. Otherworld, Spots, Supreme Kai Planet, you know, just a bunch of different planets. Like obviously Namek, whatever planet that we've been on, I'm expecting to have like a field at some point in time. Not right off the bat. Like, let me just put that again and say that. Not right off the bat. I'm not expecting right off the bat we just get a bunch of fields. I'm expecting maybe like 1 or 2 fields and then maybe like a couple of other later on. I'm not expecting multiple fields like all over the place. Just really not. Matter of fact, while I'm here for a second, I know we're okay. It's getting better. I was about to say I thought we was about to have some trouble on the stream, but let me do this ticket so I can X out our Dokkan just for a little bit. Wouldn't it be the situation? Wouldn't this be something if I'm literally trying to get out of this quick and then one of the tons of things tickets actually gets me a damn unit? That hasn't happened in a while. Matter of fact, the tons of things tickets were pretty trash for me. Like, even though I like advocated them for so many people because they would be good for so many people, which they were. Me, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Still want the Goku. Wouldn't mind getting a Goku on a single real quick. That's tough. That's a tough one. That is I feel like I don't even really want to look at this, to be quite honest. I don't even want to see it. Yajirobe, didn't want to see it. Didn't want to see it, chat. Didn't want to see it. Oh, also, let me exit out of that, too. It's probably keeping a little strain as well. Yeah. A big strain. So we should go back into the good graces here in a second. Are you good, Streamlabs? You just got like one of the most taxing things off my computer. You all right? Okay. Maybe. I don't know. You don't seem... Whoa. Why did you just pop up on my screen? Stop it. I don't know why that just popped up on my screen. Yeah, like I'm trying to figure out why, because I literally just I just closed out of Dokkan. Oh, okay. So it is gonna open that up. All right. Well, that's awesome. So we're about to catch a massive lag really quick because apparently the weather on my computer decided that it wanted to open up for literally some reason. Just some reason right now it just decided. Oh no, that was it. Oh, okay, that was Internet Explorer that opened up. I don't even know why that is. I don't even know why that opened up. I don't even use that. When's the last time somebody's used Internet Explorer, bro? No. Holy shit. And then it just opened up. What? Oh, okay. So you opened up 3 tabs on my. All right. I might have to uninstall Internet Explorer completely off this computer because I don't even use it. I don't even know if that's even possible, but I want it to be. Oh, I want it to be. But that's out the way now, so we should go back to being just fine. Yeah. Okay, so this is exactly a couple of the other patch notes. Hold on up. So, it's a green bar? I'm confused. So, it's a green bar. Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out as well. Because I hope it's not triggered to like a situation where you use a field, equip the field to make it harder on events. Oh, we lagging? Okay. I still would like to understand why we're lagging. Still would like to. Like, we shouldn't be lagging anymore. We were good. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're good. CPUs went down. Yeah, we're good, okay. So now we're just waiting on YouTube's data to sort of go back. But it looks easy, middle, hard. Never mind, it's for active. Yeah, I know, I just seen that for a second, but everything went back fine on OBS. So I'm just waiting for it to go back to being fine on YouTube for some reason. I don't even know why that sequence even happened. I never even clicked Internet Explorer. Like that's the thing. Like I never even clicked the Internet Explorer. That was weird. Like, and it literally had no business to even open up 3 tabs on my computer. The nerve. Like the actual nerve. So this is pretty much just like the other one, except it looks like it has a couple sets. Skill relations, passive skill, field skill, created at, updated at, Dokkan fields, ID, Dokkan fields, effective set, ID, name, description, resource. Interesting. Resource. Interesting. Resource? Is this going to take resources like the film? This could be a situation where it takes resources like the film, which I really don't want to keep having a bunch of different damn things that like take more resources to use. Like, I really don't. Like, I just want this to be a situation where it's like you equipped it and then it's equipped it. Like, you don't have to use anything else at the beginning of an event to activate it. Like, you don't have to have the film to activate the actual memory skill. Like, you don't have to have that situation. I really don't want that to be it takes resources. I really don't. Because that would suck beyond belief. Like, beyond belief. That would suck. Yeah. And I don't know how, like, I don't know if I'm feeling like extremely good about having that there or not. Maybe you get to pick and choose in between what you want to run while you're in the game. Maybe it's a situation in the fight you get to pick what you want. It's just that you have like all of them equipped it, but you just get to pick one of them that you want equipped it for the whole battle. Because I don't know. Well, I just thought that maybe you could switch them out in between battles. So say one stage, maybe Broly has, say for the volcano, Broly gets a buff, and then you switch it because you were using a volcano, because on the other one, say you were fighting base form Broly, and base form Broly was pretty much fought around the glaciers, and say he had a buff there, and then you switched it off to say like the rock mountain or somewhere else, or whatever category that you're using that has a buff, and then he goes to legendary Super Saiyan, and then he has a buff with the volcano sort of field, and so you have to switch it off to maybe like glacier, or I don't know, the forest one, or just a different one in the middle of the game to have the different effects applied to help you out, instead of it just being one and that's it. I don't know. I'm spitballing really on this one because I don't necessarily know. It's just more of a speculation, but I don't know how. I don't know how I feel so much about that. They need to show Broly mainly, just Broly. I mean, we'll get a Dokkan now, and within the Dokkan now, they'll probably explain this more, unless it's already been even heavily more data mined even more on JP or something, and then we actually know exactly what it is. But I think like the first time we probably see this in use might be in the Worldwide Celebration live stream. So that Dokkan now, the next Dokkan now that we get, should probably have that implemented in at some point. Just some point. It should be like, and here's the new mechanic for Dokkan Battle, how this works. And then we get it and see it, and then we can sort of understand it a lot more about it. Because I don't know. I mean, I guess you can have like Dr. Giro's lab as like sort of a field sort of change, and maybe like all androids get, or all artificial life forms get that. Could happen. We're talking about new Dokkan field sort of mechanics and stuff like that, and predictions with it, and also how it's going to affect Dokkan Battle going forward, because it's going to affect Dokkan Battle. And whether you're the type of person, chat, let me know if you're the type of person that plays this game and likes it being a little bit more slow paced, or if you like it fast paced. I think this is going to help I think this is going to help maybe all players. Oh, also Universal Champion of the Stream right on there. Zach was good. I think it is. Hey, how's it going? Because I don't see how. Also, first of all, this is going to get even more sort of for a new player for Dokkan Battle. Woo, this is going to be a lot to go in with. In between slow and fast, slow pace. I think truly this would probably help with the slow pace of Dokkan Battle. Like if you like to play slow pace, especially with the new events. That's why I'm hoping that the raid system is a longer event. Like I really want like the raid system to be like a situation where it's like a 30 or 40 minute fight. Like even with this whole, like that's how much HP the unit has. So like obviously there'll be like tricks to maybe go in and nuke or something like that, but I want it to be somewhere around there. Oh, and there's another champion, Loki. I'm Loki, your world heavyweight champion of the stream. What's good? Yeah. You like slow pace because you're an avid link leveler. I mean, understandable on that. I mean, hell, you never know. There may be a stage that lets you link level faster. Like putting it on increases the link level. Ooh, that would be so amazing. Because you could put that on and then go into the Goku, the Turtle School training, or like gurus, or just anything in general. And that would help out link leveling. Oh, that would help out link level so much. That'd be so great. That'd be so great. So great. Also, Jay Rich, the I guess the second part, I guess we technically have both of the tag team champions here. So one half of the tag team champions right there, but both of them are here. I personally would. I personally would love a longer event because that would help for like streams and stuff like that. Because it's like, all right, I'm gonna sit down and stream this for like 4 or 5 hours. So it'd be like, oh, I get maybe like 6 runs out of it. And depending on how fast I get and how good I get at beating it and the learning curve and stuff like that, like I wanted to have a situation where if we do have the Dokkan, if Dokkan Field does bring in the raid system and stuff like that, I want to get a decent amount of Dragon Stones from this raid system. And not like a situation where it's only here for like a couple of days or maybe a week. I want it to be a situation where it's like the whole raid is there. And then like maybe it's like a new raid each month or 2 new raids each month. That would help out so much with the downtime in Dokkan Battle. 2 raids each month, that's 24 raids. And say maybe like 4 or 5 of them are LR raids where you're going to get a free-to-play LR from beating it along with literally all the copies to SA20 Hell, might even be a situation where some of them get easy aid right then and there with the rewards, depending on how you did. I'm just saying, it would be kind of cool. It would actually be kind of cool. Oh, I see you, Lasagna. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Same with Sin. Shimron, there's an LR on JP, but that's only JP. There's only 2 Shinrons. Yeah. I think I was in like, I don't want to say top 4 or something like that. I think, didn't we get the rewards for that? I think it was like top 4 or something like that. I didn't get to hit as hard as I wanted from that one. Just revamp all of the content, add new missions to old events. I mean, if they did that, that would have to be an extremely massive update. Like for them to go back and like sort of like reset all content and stuff like that to sort of help with the field effects and stuff. Yeah. I don't think they reset. They may just add to some and that's it. I don't know about that. I don't know about resetting. Burst mode should give you extra Dokkan medals and should be available for each new bet. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't really be mad at it per se. I mean, especially if it's something that's going to give you a lot more. Like I said, this could be a situation where the effect drop can be multiplied with the memory for Vegeta and I think it's Bra. Yeah, GT Vegeta and Bra with that memory where you get the bonus from it too. It could be a situation like that where you have one of these fields that give you an effect bonus for medals and stuff like that to drop. So, and I would be okay with that. Oh, I would be so okay with being able to only maybe do the event maybe like 6 times and get all the medals that I need. Like that would help so much. And that would help so many new players too get their hands on the actual cards a lot faster and help them get accustomed to the game a lot faster. So in a sense, you speed up the resource mechanic of Dokkan Battle, but the actual gameplay part, like for certain hard events and blah, 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 is slowed down a bit so you're able to use your units more effectively and be able to see them at like turn 9, turn 10, or turn 11 doing wild damage, defending like crazy, maybe breathing life into a lot of those units that pretty much were bad just for the simple fact that they needed to build up for a lot longer, and that's why no one used them in events because they had to build up and it took them so long. So now that the events are a little bit longer, harder, they actually thrive from that and they can again become new, better units than they were before. I personally like it. I mean, like I said, at this point for the worldwide, anything's up for grabs. I'll probably be okay with literally anything that it is. I usually never really have a problem with any of the worldwides all that much because it's just a situation that no one knows, so it's just speculation, and I tend to not to get my hopes up too high that it's going to be a situation. But I think for this year, I think majority of the community is online with probably seeing something that has to do with fusions. It must be nice. Some of the new active skill icons are on 10 turns. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That helps out Dokkan Battle so much more because you actually have more time to use units. Because in my opinion, and this could be a hot take. Actually, it probably is a hot take because it's probably going to offend a lot of people. But I personally think that people in the community really watch other people have their just their own opinion on a card, and then they run with that just because they don't necessarily want to do the calculations themselves and wanted to actually see if a unit is good or not. So they just necessarily rely on like one or two people in the community to just tell them that a unit is good and it won't be good for this or that or that this, and they just run with it. And that way, whenever you see someone using units that you particularly wouldn't use in an event because of a situation that you already thought, oh, well, they're bad because of this situation, because this other person said they were bad, because Dokkan Battles played in a sort of slow, like faster pace right now. Like, oh yeah, they're bad. But then when you use them and somebody's like taking their time on an event and everybody's like, oh, wait a minute, I thought that unit was bad. Like, no, the unit's not bad. It's just that it literally was played in a fast pace and you were told that, hey, this unit's only good in a long pace. And now if the Dokkan, if like I said, Dokkan switches over to having long events and having a longer pace that's slowed down, then those units become better. Then a lot of the units that build up and take time to build up, you'll start seeing their max potential, especially seeing as these field skills are going to be able to somehow buff the passives and actives and stuff. Like, what if this is a situation where this is a field now of cell games and say Gohan doesn't need 16 on the team anymore because this field spell has a condition to where it can help anybody from Cell Saga or Cell Android Saga get their actives off faster. So in a situation, now it's like, oh, I don't need to have Cell get so low on HP that I get perfect Cell. Now it might be a situation where it's like now he does it a lot faster. Now it doesn't, like, it could affect, like, and that's what I think, that when they say affect units in their situations for their details and stuff like that, I think this might be a situation where with the active skills, it might affect it in a crazy good way. Like a crazy good way. So again, like I said, if it is Cell Android Saga, just for reference here, if it's like that and Cell where he has to have his HP very low, with a situation where it's like Cell can activate his, again, his active or his transformation, like with this much HP now. And so now he becomes so much easier to run, and now you see that unit and his transformation faster and dominate faster. Same thing with, like I said, with Gohan or anything. Like anything that has a hard sort of condition right now that you can think of, one of the field might be able to fix that. So you might be going through and fixing a lot of characters, and God forbid if any of these stages have a situation where it's like the stage does different things for certain people. So in a sense, like you have a stage just like, oh, all active skills that require HP to be this, like, is now this. So a situation is like, oh, your HP had to be under 30% for you to activate this off, or 40%. Now it doesn't. Now it's like 60% or 70%. So now you see that active faster. And it switches for another unit. God forbid there's damage reduction. God forbid there's a stage that lets you have damage reduction, or a sense where it's like you're having a stage where it's literally Universal Survivor Saga. And Universal Survivor Saga like buffs the dodge for all characters that dodge in their passive. So in the situation is say like if you go from like your unit being like a medium chance to dodge or like a high chance to dodge, say what that goes on, it changes the passive to actually say great chance from high chance or medium chance to high chance. That just completely made a lot of those units better, especially obviously the Ultra Instinct Gokus makes them a lot better. So now running a full Ultra Instinct Goku sort of team is crazy. Just saying. Yeah. A field that attaches a category or a name to someone. Yeah. So say a situation where it's like, say it even status effects, because it could be effects even though it does names. So say like you're running in and with that Piccolo that we were using earlier. So say with that my junior Piccolo that's getting his awakening from the World Tournament on JP pretty soon. Say that since in his it has Turtle School. So say you literally have that in field and then you apply it to Broly. So say now you have turn 9 where you're going to get 100% attack already when you're turn 9 for, again, a long pace sort of fight in Dokkan Battle. Now you have his passive that gives him, I think, another 150 attack and defense or something like that. Or just 150. Yeah, it might be 150 attack and defense when it's Turtle School. So now you just applied that category to that Broly and now effectively made that passive be able to be right off the bat the whole damn game. So now you get that 150. Like, it changes the game for Dokkan Battle from like being somewhat easy but having a little bit of complications and just a tiny little bit of depth to Dokkan Battle going from like being very shallow to being very in depth of a game. Because now you can literally go through and switch a bunch of different things. And now your units that have certain different conditions for categories and stuff like that, now you can apply that to your enemy and get that off at any point in time, which would mean you would be able to run any unit that you actually want at any point in time and make them so much better. So all the units that we thought were pretty much trash that had to have this stipulation to be good, now you can apply it. And you can apply it to your enemy, which now makes every team even that much more versatile and that much more in depth, because now you can switch between stunning this, that, or getting this massive attack and defense buff off because you switched it with the field. That's massive. Like, that's crazy. Like, the aspect of Dokkan and your teams changes greatly. Like, greatly, especially if you get fields that extend certain things in your passive. So a situation of like, say Vegeta, the GT Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, where after a certain amount of turns, his he doesn't pretty much tank anymore. What if it extends it to a couple more? Now he can tank more. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. What the hell? Bro, what? Is that another bot account? Is that a different sort of bot account? What the hell? I'm gonna have to put this in subscriber only mode. That's a new one. That, I hope you're not a real person with that. That's kind of creepy. Not gonna lie. That is kind of creepy. But anyway, tapping the screen, citing most effective. Yeah. So I don't know, chat. I don't know. But for me, Dokkan Battle's looking like it could be pretty crazy. And I'm not going to get my hopes up too high because, again, we got our hopes up really high with the version Z update. We got our hopes up high, and then they pretty much left us high and dry. Like, high and dry. So, I'm not going to get my hopes up for that whatsoever at all. But, if this is great, and this is a new mechanic that, again, shakes up Dokkan Battle, this is awesome. Like, absolutely awesome. And I'm looking so forward to that. Like, you have no idea how forward I'm looking to if this is done well. I just hope that Akatsuki, the dev team, I mean this in all respect, I hope you don't fuck it up. I really do. I hope you do not fuck this up, because you're known to fuck shit up. So please do not fuck this up. Make this worth the wait, worth the while. Make it so I can actually go back and run new units or old units that become so much better. Like, could you imagine being able to equip this field to every card, and now every card that super attacks will super attack with that field in its background? I don't think anybody said anything about that yet, but changing the actual background of a super attack, hell, maybe even change the background on the card itself. It would still be very cool if you could do that. I doubt it, but it'd be very cool if you could. It looks like it'd be awesome, man. It looks like it'd bring a lot of hype, because it's like, all right, I'm gonna put the glacier, I'm gonna put the glacier field effect on Vegito, and it's like, I don't think Vegito's ever fought in a glacier place, like anywhere in a glacier field. So it's like, now he is, or now he's fighting in the forest, so now his super attack is in the forest. Like, it'd be kind of cool. Yeah, it looks like it. I was, as soon as I seen it, I was like, yeah, that's wild. That somebody with that far in to make that account. That's wild. But I don't know, chat. I don't know. Like, I am excited. I am very much excited for the shape of Dokkan Battle and what the worldwide celebration, because honestly, I'm always hyped for the worldwide celebration. It's that much more of a hype time for global and also JP, because again, it is a joint celebration. But in terms of like real hype, if this at Dokkan Now is presented and it's insane, like, I mean insane, I think we could get our second wave of Dokkan Battle. So yeah, Frieza's spaceship too. I forgot about that one. But I think we can get like a second wind in the Dokkan Battle that's like the next golden age of Dokkan Battle. Because we've had our golden age of Dokkan Battle, and it was prime. The 2-year anniversary through the 4th year, I would say through the 4th year anniversary leading up to the 5th year was probably Dokkan Battle's prime in terms of popularity. Like, it was insane. And you can say that certain times Dokkan Battle's popularity comes back through anniversaries and stuff like that, but it just in terms of like the whole game all the time, not sometimes, that was the golden age of Dokkan Battle. That was the prime of Dokkan Battle. We're out of the prime of Dokkan Battle, but if this is good, we might get a second wind. And if we do get a second wind, you can see a lot of new faces in the Dokkan community, because this is like a whole new game to them. Like, might I add you, this will be a whole new game. And it excites me, but scares me, because it's like, now you're going to have to start learning a lot more things is going to be happening with cards which is exciting, but also scary because it's like, depending on how many fields there are, that's a whole lot of different combinations, and that's a whole lot of different trying to figure out what this is going to do for certain people's passives. And if it's a situation where it's like, hey, here's one field, but this one field has 14 different conditions, like 14 actual different conditions that could be put on this card. So it's a situation where, say you run an event and you're like, oh, I haven't got this condition on the field that lets me get defensive, like damage reduction. I haven't got that yet. Say that's a rare one. It sucks. Also, I just thought about, is there going to be a situation where these are going to have a rarity? That's another one that's kind of fucking scary now that I'm thinking about this. Is this Dokkan field going to have rarities? Like, is it going to be a situation where I can put one bronze tier on that's going to give me low tier, medium for silver, and then the gold might get me the high tier or rainbow? Like, is it going to be 3 tiers, 4 tiers, no tiers? What? That's one that scares me. Because this is Dokkan Battle and it is a gacha game. And in this gacha game, wild-ish could happen. Like, wild shit could really happen. Oh, that's terrifying now that I'm thinking about that. Oh, that's terrifying. I don't know, chat. With the Kotsky sort of track record, do y'all think that they would literally make these into rarities or not? Like, I actually want to know, because I'm kind of scared, because my brain is kind of like, yeah, these might be rarities. Like, we might just be looking at a silver, and that's just a placeholder because there's a bronze, a gold, and maybe even a rainbow. Or silver, gold, and rainbow. Man, that does give me vibes that silver could easily be a gold, or easily be a bronze, or easily be a rainbow. That is giving me those vibes now. I don't know how much I like that. I don't know how much I genuinely like that. But I'm gonna take it easy on the talk now. I think we're good right now, because that's terrifying. That is terrifying, because I hope it's not a situation where you can buy some of those in the barbershop too. Because if it's a situation where you can buy them in the barbershop for a certain amount of money, and they're like a little bit better than that's even more pay to win, which is very terrifying for a gacha game that literally could have a very big uproar if that is the case. I hope no rarities. I hope no rarities. I hope maybe just one rarity, and that's it. Just one. Excuse me? There we go. I was about to say, I clicked that a second ago, nothing happened, so I was getting a little worried. I don't know, chap. How you guys feel about it? How do you feel about it? You can move this on over. And was that? Yeah, that's good. That's good. No, it's not. Better. There we go. OCD's messing with me. Absolutely messing with me. But I don't know, chap. That's just one of my sort of things on it. That's my take on it. My hour take on Dokkan Field. I guess technically maybe like an hour, 40-minute take, since I did talk about it a little bit yesterday. So maybe about an hour and 40-minute take on Dokkan Field currently right now that we don't even know anything about. which that's gonna be a long. Godly, that's gonna be a long video. Once we finally find out what Dokkan Field does, that's gonna be a long video. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. It's gonna be long, and that's a fact. Also, why did your messages get deleted by Streamlabs? What the hell happened? Wait, what? Also, what? Why didn't you load in? Hold on. Why didn't your ass load in? Yeah. I hope. Bro, don't scare me. It's one of the things that Dokkan Battle players, it's one of their fears right here. Is this bar not loading in and you can never load back into Dokkan Battle? That's a fear. With reason. With much reason, by the way. Because you never know. You just never know. But anyway, chat, how do you guys feel about Dokkan Field currently right now? Because I'm sure, I would say probably every content creator's talked about it so far. So, how you guys feel about it? Really? Excuse me for a second. Do I have Golden Frieza back on this? I do. I do need those links. Hold on up. I might be getting some link level 10s right now. This is going to be great. It's going to be absolutely lovely. I'm playing with my emotions. Not terrible. Not terrible. Yeah. I'm very interested to see how it looks in game 2. I want it to be a nice little cinematic thing for the field of changing and stuff. Okay, all right, there's 2 10s. I mean, I was expecting to see a little more than that, but I'll take the 2. I won't complain too much. I'll take the 2 for the first run. Okay. That helps a little bit. I'm sorry. You going D for Kale? I mean, each his own, but bro. No. I don't even know who that is, to be quite honest. Really? I really don't even know who that is. Bro, man's going in on Kale Banner. Like I'm sure people are going to be skipping Kale Banner. Like I'm tempted. Like I'm actually tempted to skip her banner. Like not even tickets. Like I'm tempted. I just have to see how I feel. I just have to see how I wake up that day and be like, should I go for her or not? But for right now, it ain't looking good for her. Okay. Wait, so does the 8th year anniversary units not have are they maxed out? I ain't even gonna summon for it, right? hold up. I gotta check something. Because I hope this ain't a situation where they all got 10s. I didn't even realize it. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I sure do. So if I just see those link levels on this last one, that'd be great. Do the peel off tickets. I don't know. I don't know yet for me. I just have to see how I feel on it. Like, no one cares about Frost on that banner at all. I mean, obviously, just want to get him for the sake of getting them and stuff. But no one usually really cares at all about that unit. I know I could care less. Kale's like a situation where it's like, yeah, she'd be great on some units, on some teams and stuff, but I don't really have the desire to like get her. Like I said, I don't know. Maybe. Okay, we didn't. Maybe when we get up, let's see. Okay, so just 2. So I technically got about like 6 link level 10s from that, I think. You're definitely doing the tickets because you want to duplicate Goku. I can't remember if I have a duplicate Goku. I want to say I do. Okay. Let's do that. By the way, I'm loving getting these Dragon Stones daily, just building up. And we still got the end of the 8th year anniversary. I think 30 Dragon Stones they might give to. That whole thank you for pretty much being here, participating. Looking forward for that. 37 likes, chat. 37 likes. We can do it. I mean, he's still worth it. But it is a situation that if you don't have LRs and stuff like that, I go for LRs first. But he's to each his own. Do whatever you want. Like I said, if it's your first copy, go for it. I mean, you always get your first copy. That way you have the unit. And then go for dupes later on. That can always happen. You know, that Dokkan responsible. Legendary power lacking. All right. Like always. Oh, first copy? Yeah, then go for it. Yeah, get your first copy of the unit. Always get your first copy of the unit before you go for dupes for other units. That way you actually have that unit. That way whenever it gets an easy A, if it doesn't already have one currently right now, then you have the easy A as well. And then later on, if you summon on banners, then it's like, hey, if I get a dupe, I get a dupe. It's not rainbow. First dupe. It's cool with me. It just made the unit better. Could possibly be, but you never know. He might be in Memorial Stones. He might not. Like, we honestly don't know. Like, depending, like if he's there, he's there. I think I could use a couple of dupes of him. Maybe I feel like I only got him once, maybe twice. I don't think more than twice. I don't think more than twice. I mean, yeah, you're not guaranteeing them, especially if you're not summoning it on a banner. The pack gives box space. Well, you need box space? I think those rank up packs, if you haven't got those, all of those, I think they give box space, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but no. I think they do give box space. Which they should probably be updating those rank up ones pretty soon. Hello? Oh, okay. A little laggy there. A little bit. Just a teeny little bit. All right, let's do that. And man, that's crazy. I haven't even bought another Dragon Stone yet, and already back up to 411. Which, by the way, I used 300 plus Dragon Stones to summon on the Goku banner. And again, actually no, I used more than that. I used 400 something. I know I at least used 400. Yeah, because it was 300 to do 2 rotations. And I did the 2 rotations and the step. Yeah, and the discounts. So whatever that is, that's what I did. Leon was good. Stream's been pretty chill, man. Future Saga? I mean, it could be. You never know. Like I'm under the fence, and I'm okay with it, whatever it is. Like it's not gonna bother me either way. I'm actually gonna. I wonder if 18 is gonna pop up here and again. No, I really don't think the banner's calling my name. Like they got me pretty good. Like they got me pretty good. But I mean, it would have been cool to get him off a single. Not gonna lie, it would have been. But it is what it is. Also, let me check a couple things too. I mean, I don't know. Guess I can grab those just in case for something. And then yeah, okay, so I pretty much got everything else. I'm just gonna grab, okay, I got 200 of those. Just 100 of those. I might grab those. Yeah, I might grab some acres. What the hey? And then these, I think already. Hold on up. Hold on up. Type in Vegeta because it's easier. Okay, yeah, rainbow. So which one do I not have rainbow then? Maybe Super Saiyan 4 Goku? Hold on. Oh, that's not gonna happen. Goku. Let's go with the physical one. Okay, no, he's rainbow too. Maybe one of the one for the worldwide. Oh, by the way, worldwide celebration. We will be getting one of those units for the worldwide celebration. The winner loser ones. So be prepared for that. We will be getting some of those. Like right through here, where we get the winner loser for the sale, a Hercule, and then the there was the Super Saiyan Goku, and then the Frieza, Final Form Frieza, and obviously Yamcha and Vegeta. I think we already had the yeah, because we lost. Did I have the sale? Yeah. Did I have you? Yeah. Okay. I know there's one that I didn't have. Okay, so I know I already got the Vegeta. Okay, I got Freezy Pop. got Bardock. Um, do I have you? Oh, I don't. Did I accidentally sell y'all at some point in time? Because I'm about to buy one of each of y'all back. I'm pretty sure I got this Goku. Yeah. Actually, I really like this. This one. Let me do that. And then I'll buy the other one later on. I didn't. Man, that's crazy. I thought I already had that. We didn't get a winner or loser last year. I think we'll get one this year. I think so. Like, it was kind of fun for it, and the competition between who was going to get it and who wasn't, which, by the way, I do think it was totally rigged each year. I think it's totally rigged each year. Or all you global player, well, all you JP players that are global players, you know, helping JP out there. Just disgusts me. Yeah, I already have him rainbow. We could get a producer letter in half an hour. For Kale and Khalifa, or excuse me, like Kale and stuff, maybe, possibly. I'm expecting maybe something to happen. Since it is Tuesday, maybe something happened. Oh, data change over tonight. Maybe we get the teaser for it. I think that would sort of make sense if we get the teaser for it. Hold up, because where is the login? Weekly 77 login. By the way, we still haven't got that last 80 million or billion points either. So we still have 7 more Tons of Things tickets on top of that. Yeah. I think we get a teaser. We might get a teaser tonight for Kale. Stay tuned for that. We might get that because that would make perfect sense that obviously Tuesday night we get the teaser for Kale, and then again 2 days, which is the time that we need to probably get her English translations and stuff like that for they'll show on Twitter and everything. And then comes out the 11th, which would work just fine. Because she comes out the 11th, then the 25th would be 2 weeks. And we've already seen that the 24th of last year was when the worldwide celebration started. So that would match up perfectly. 2 weeks for Kale, get the Easy A, get Dragon Stones, a little bit of logins, missions, and save up all those Dragon Stones there. And then, boom, we're at the countdown. So the first week, Kale, blah, blah, blah. And then the second week, we get the countdown for the worldwide celebration. And then we get Kale, Kale and Khalifa, Easy A and stuff through there. I think that might be how that works. That might be how that works. So as soon as Kale comes out, the week following that is probably going to be the hype, like literally some of the hypest time. So I'd say we have one more week until we start getting the hype of all hypes, which is crazy because I know somewhere in the middle. So obviously in September 23rd, I get married. So I know there's going to be 2 days within the worldwide celebration, at least probably 3, I would say, that I'm probably not going to be able to do anything. And then I'll be fine right after that. And then the first week of October, I won't be able to do anything again because I'm going on my honeymoon. So getting the dates for things is going to be great for me. Which again, I should be still here for the first part, second part. Yeah, it should maybe be like the third part that I maybe miss a couple of days of. That should be about it. Getting close to the end of the worldwide anyway. So I should be okay. I should be okay on that. You got LR. I'm sorry, what? Small wedding, fam. Small wedding. And that's facts. Oh, probably, but still, like I said, I'm just hoping that I enjoy the honeymoon, since I'm going out of my comfort zone and going on a cruise. It's something that I necessarily don't do. So it's my first time. Also, plane. I've never been on a plane, which I think I said a couple of days ago, but never been on a plane doing that. So especially, which is one of the worst freaking times to get on a plane now, seeing as I'm getting, the world is pretty much getting people just having breakdowns on planes. I'm not excited for that. Like, you can imagine someone has never been on a plane and then seeing a bunch of videos of people just freaking out on planes and being like, I hope that doesn't happen to me. My first experience. I'll never fly again. So we'll see. Hopefully it's a dub and not an L, to be quite honest. Hopefully. Bahamas. I think there's it's Bahamas, a private island, a couple of stops in Mexico. Like it's a week cruise, so hopefully I'm loving a week cruise. Hopefully they also have a casino on there, so I mean I'll get my Dokkan on. Oh, that's funny. Take off in a plane is so awesome. First time, interesting. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm going. Is literally my honeymoon is going to be my first time going on a plane. Like, I've had opportunities to do it before, but I just never did because I didn't want to get on the damn plane. So now it's like a sort of, I got to. So yeah, that's going to be fun. It's going to be great. I'm hopefully going to love it. And I'm already assuming seasickness is going to happen at least once or twice, probably the first day or two. So once that's over with, I should be good. Oh, Jesus. That had to suck. That actually had to suck. I'm not even gonna lie. But anyway, chat. Yeah, this one was a sort of short, I guess short and sweet, sort of a stream. You love flying? It'd be like that, man. Yeah, no, I've seen a lot of the cruises and stuff like that. They look great. Like, absolutely great. So I'm not like, I'm not scared of a situation of like, oh, we just, crash or something like that. Like, I'm not scared of the situation, anything along the lines of that. Window seat. Yeah. I think we did get one. JP Dokkan posted a video. Really? Let's see. Since if they just posted, should be on Twitter. I haven't seen anything. Oh, I like how everybody's worldwide predictions now. I like how that's going now. Do you say Dokkan did? said Dokkan posted something? I haven't seen anything. Yeah, no, I haven't seen anything. That's Legends. Yeah, I haven't seen anything for Dokkan just yet. Let me see. Normally it'd just be on my timeline, but yeah, no, I ain't seen him. Unless you mean global wise, dude. No, you said JP, but no, I haven't seen anything. Nah, man, nah. Yeah, no, I ain't seen nothing. I haven't seen anything for so I don't know. I don't know, but it looks like nothing's sort of been posted that I can tell. Oh. Want to see the Future Saga now? Why would the Future Saga get announced? Yeah, no, I'm just seeing Legend stuff. I don't know, like, it's only almost 11 o'clock, so I'm going to assume that by the time maybe like 11:30 or something like that pops off, maybe they'll have some kind of producer letter or something. Yeah, as I was saying, I was like, I don't see anything for Dokkan right now. It, like I said, it might be like maybe an hour or a half an hour or something like that before they post anything. It could be even after 12 for Eastern time. It could be even after 12 when they do it. But I haven't seen nothing. Seen a whole lot of Legend stuff, but I ain't seen anything for Dokkan just yet. Which is kind of tough, but it is what it is. Championship emoji. I'd have to see how many we are to a new emoji. Because if we ain't close to it, then I'd have to probably do away with maybe one of the other emojis. And I don't know. I mean, I could do away with the W emoji. I could do away with that one and get a new one. I could. I don't know. It might happen. It might happen at some point, chat. It might. Just hold on. Just hold on. But anyway, chat. If you guys are new to the channel, you like what you see, subscribe, turn on notifications where you get notified when we go live and put up more videos. I'm actually getting off this a little bit earlier because I do want to see what this JP producer letter looks like whenever it is tweeted out and stuff. So I'll probably try to make a video on that as soon as possible, seeing as a lot of viewership is really at night now, which I like. So we'll see. But before I do end off, I do want to do one more single. I'm actually going to do it on the Gohan banner and not the Goku banner. I'm going to do it on the Gohan banner. Let me do that before I get out of here. You better. Oh man, I hope it ain't do or die. Hope it's this where it ends, to be quite honest. Nope, that's just Boo by himself. Terrible. Just terrible. Well, GG. You know what? All right, I have like. Can I say one negative thing about this coldest water baller really quick? It's called Stealth Black, right? It's stealth. I forgot it was over there. I literally forgot it was over here on the desk. This is probably the third time that I've left it somewhere in the house because it just blends in. Like the microwave, like on the counter in the kitchen, at night. Like if I set it there, like I actually set it there before the stream, it cut off the light and was leaving, got all the way upstairs and was like, damn, I left the damn thing here. So I would probably go for a different color water bottle. Not gonna lie, except for the all black one. I mean, if you get like black, white, or whatever, I'd probably opt in on something else. I don't think I would do complete black because it truly lives up to its name and is stealthy. Because I left this mug in places, and I'm been on stream for it. Still cold. It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold, bro. That's facts. But bro, I love it. And I also changed the actual headpiece. So I actually like this better because this one was just, I don't know. It just sat on the bottle side, like in an angle where it sucked to try to pull this up and actually drink out of. So it's cool that it comes with it, but I like this one more. And I haven't even tried to filter one because I haven't had anything that I needed to filter. But yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Check with Minato Flash. Tweeted it shows the video. Does it? Oh. They screen recorded it. Okay, well, since they took it down, I'm not gonna show it. But I am gonna look at this. Hold on for a second. Because it is tweeted from Dokkan. I see it down there, the Japanese Dokkan battle. It looks like it's... What is that? Is it some kind of glue that they're putting like pieces in? And... I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of tough. Like, I'm looking at the full screen version of it. And yeah, it looks like it's like they're using like the little tweezer things from like a model kit. Like you would use to build a model kit to put like all the watermarks and stuff on. Square, filling things in. And then it says to be continued. But this, I guess, was... I don't know. That's weird because we might wait a couple of seconds here just to see. I don't know. That's weird. That is weird. I guess I'm looking to see what it is more. Interesting. Like truly interesting. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stay on stream just for like a couple more minutes just to sort of see, since people were saying like at the time that was tweeted about 4 or so minutes ago, they were like in 8 minutes they should have a new sort of like trailer for the producer letter up for Global and JP. So I think I'm going to stay on for 4 minutes just to see if that's tweeted, and then if it's not, I'll get off. But if it is, I'll still talk about it live on stream, and then maybe still make a video on it or something like that. But regardless, I do want to BRB for a second. All right. All right. So, I guess that would be in 2 minutes now. They should see something in 2 minutes. Let me make sure. Nothing? Yeah, nothing so far. Still got 2 minutes. I'm gonna come back to it. I'm gonna come back to it, chat. I'm gonna come back to it. It's probably Trunks time machine. Oh! That could be what it is. Damn it, now you make me want to go back and look at that. You might be right. That could be what it is. Damn, that's clean. Damn, that is clean. I ain't even gonna lie. It would be a minute from now. It does look like Trunks' time machine, though. The more I'm actually seeing it, the more I'm like, yeah, it really does look like Trunks' time machine. That is something. That is something. There's somebody that had a full length video of it. Yeah, it looks like it might be like a model of like the Trunks time machine. That's what it looks like. Which again, it's 11 now, so. I don't know, chat. Hold up. Wait, I seriously said something? Oh, no. That was a couple days ago. I was about to say, I was like, excuse me? I mean, I guess it kind of would make sense with a Trunks time machine, and also getting that Trunks on JP. I guess it kind of would make sense. Let me see here. Let me go back to it. I don't know how. Ooh, that makes sense too. Oh shit. All right. So you see right there. So you see how it has that base in the bottom. Like, this was that tweet of them doing this. I can easily see it too. Easily see it now. It's like once you see it, then you can't unsee it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I seen something about I seriously had posted something a second ago. Well, not a second ago, but it was a couple days ago. Well, no, yesterday. That's why I was like, oh, yeah, that looked like it was that. But look at this. I mean, y'all know what that's from. Y'all know what that's from. Let's not act like we don't know. Who they got? Bulma making the time machine? It could be. That's what I'm saying. It looks like Trunks. It does look like Trunks' time machine. That was my first guess. Like, I think it is Trunks' time machine, but you never know with Dokkan. You never know with Dokkan. And, well, I didn't want to full screen that, but I haven't seen anything else at all. I don't know. I'm thinking it definitely is. Yeah. I'm thinking so. I'm thinking so. Like, I think they might have did a little early oopsie, or it's great marketing if they done that by accident or on purpose. Like, they did it on purpose to cause a little bit popping off. Just saying. But yeah, it looks like, it definitely looks like Trunks' time machine, 100%. And the thing about this is this a tease for the worldwide or what? That's the thing. Ooh, yeah, man. That's looking very time machiney. Broly, if not the time machine. I mean, yeah, like I said, if it is the first Broly movie, the Legendary Super Saiyan, I guess I can still be hyped with it. We're still getting a Broly regardless. But who would the part 2 be for the worldwide? Like, is Broly going to be the Dokkan Fest and Goku be Carnival? Or Is it going to be Goku is the Dokkan Fest and then Broly's the Carnival? Like, at this point, I would really prefer Broly be the Dokkan Fest. But we did just get a Super Saiyan Goku that was a Carnival last year. So I can see them being like, nope, he's the Dokkan Fest, Broly's the Carnival. Also, part 1 Broly and part 2 Broly. I mean, it could be. You do have 2 versions of Broly now. You do have Z and Super. So, technically speaking, it could happen. But we all know that Gogeta was the one that fought Broly. A legendary Super Saiyan Broly, too. So, I don't know how that would fit in with Vegito for part 1. But, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. It could be a situation where we do get that. But it's tough, man. Like I said, I haven't seen anything. I'm still trying to look, and I don't see nothing currently right now on it. Do not see anything. So let me type in Dokkan again to see. Why is GTA 6 always trending for nothing? Bro, it's like always trending literally for nothing. Yeah, 18 hours ago. 18 hours. Yeah, nothing so far. Everything's 18 hours ago. We need an LR Kid Boo. I mean, it's true. Carnival, Goku, Gohan, Goten. I don't. Oh, you've had to have the second movie. See, my personal thing was, like I said before, for Golden Week, I wanted it to be the part 2, the actual part 2 of the movie. So the second coming, I wanted it to be that Broly, and then have it be the actual adult Gohan that is the Dokkan Fest. Well, at that point, both of them were Dokkan Fest, but you know what I mean. Like, I would much prefer that, but I don't know. They could do another family Kamehameha, even though we already got the Go Bros. But you never. I guess they could be like, yeah, here we're doing it again, but with Goku's going to be in it and not in the active, and they can have a different active or whatever. I don't know how that would go. I mean, I guess they could still have family Kamehameha, but they could just have it like the first super attack animation is maybe something from the first movie with Goku Super Saiyan, and then I guess the second super attack, the 18 key, could be Goten and Trunks. Well, not Goten and Trunks, but Goten, Gohan, and then that could play off with having a new Kid Trunks, spicy unfeatured Kid Trunks unit that could have like an actual attack, like a unit attack with them, but only for the Goten, only for the 18 key super attack with the Goten. So it becomes Goten, Gohan, and Trunks, or the active skill with a Goten on the team could cause extra damage. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Yeah, I mean, I guess it would be Cell's Time Machine or still Trunks'. Who knows? Whichever one they really wanted to go with on that one. But yeah, I haven't seen. I ain't seen nothing. Wow, I'm literally getting 2020 Dokkan on my feed. Oh, I see why. I see why. It's retweeted for someone. Yeah, but I haven't seen anything pop up for anything right now. So I think it's safe to say that if it is going to pop up, it's going to pop up a little bit later on for a producer letter or something. So I'll probably just keep my eyes open for a producer letter to sort of pop off pretty soon. But other than that, yeah, I'm definitely going to go ahead and hop off here. So again, if you guys are new to the channel, you like what you see, subscribe, turn on notifications where you get notified when we go live and put up more videos. Other than that, stay safe, God bless, and I'm out. Peace.